大栄翔勝ちました。大栄翔側からしてもですね、なんか捕まっ
Alrighty. I just got home from work, guys. Hello, welcome to day 4. And I wanted to start this match a little early there at the end of the Daisho match because they're announcing the withdrawal of Komusubi Takayasu. He was slated to fight Ura today, so here comes Ura to get his free walkover win. In Japanese, we call it a Fusensho. And Takayasu. No, sorry, God, Takayasu. No, that was yesterday. Go man, go man. Takakeisho. Everybody's yelling at the screen. Jason, you mean Takakeisho? Yes, sorry. The Ozeki Takakeisho is pulling out of the tournament today. I read on Twitter that it was something to do with his neck. I don't have the exact ailment that's hurting him, but the Ozeki with a 2-1 record pulling out, so he'll basically, obviously only have 2 wins for the tournament, 2 losses, and then 11 absences. So he will be Kadoban in March. That means he has to get 8 wins in March when he comes back, or he would be demoted to Sekewake. So Ura for him, that's his first win of the tournament, in fact. So not a great way to get your first win, but he'll take it. So he's now 1-3. And the other 2 Ozeki, though, are doing great. Both are undefeated so far. And, of course, the next match that should come up, that this video was titled, that you clicked on, is Hoshoru versus Wakamoto Haru. So that should come up in a moment. They might show a replay of Daisho versus Shodai. That was the match right before the announcement of Takakeisho's withdrawal. So we'll see if we get a replay of that, but they might just move on. Daisho won, beat Shodai, so the Sekewake is now 3-1. And yeah, here's probably the replay. Okay, so Shodai in the black, Daisho in the red. And Shodai is, of course, a former Ozeki fighting at Maegashira for this tournament. And Daisho is trying to become an Ozeki by putting up some good numbers. And at the rank of Sekewake, the 3rd highest rank in sumo. And there he goes and gets the win. So he's 3-1. Shodai now 2-2 with that loss. Some other winners and losers from earlier in the day. Kotonowaka, the other Sekewake, is doing even better. He's undefeated at 4-0. He beat Atami Fuji today. The Maegashira one is now 0-4. So there are the numbers from Daisho and Shodai. Daisho tomorrow has Wakamoto Haru, so that should be a fun one. Hokuto Fuji beat Abi. Abi is winless as well, 0-4 at Maegashira 2. Tobizaru beat Kim Bozan. Okay, and here's the announcement of the match you clicked on. This is Wakamoto Haru taking on Ozeki Hoshoru. Wakamoto Haru, of course, coming off of 2 great wins, one against the Yokozuna and one against an Ozeki. And Hoshoru undefeated at 3-0, so this should be a very spirited matchup between these two. They kind of came up through the ranks a little bit together. Wakataka Kage perhaps more a rival for Hoshoru than the brother Wakamoto Haru, but Hoshoru, of course, getting to Ozeki first and wanting to obviously have a good tournament here in January, vie for the Emperor's Cup and stay on top of the leaderboard in the first week. Okay, let's see. Some other winners and losers. Tobizaru 3-1. Nishikigi went to 3-1. Ryuden's 1-3. He got his very first win against Ichi Yamamoto. Both men entered that match 0-3. So Ichi Yamamoto now 0-4 at the higher rank in Maegashira 7. Asanoyama doing well, undefeated at 4-0. He beat Hokuseiho today. Hirata Umi went to 3-1 with a win. Mitake Umi 3-1 with a win. Oho 3-1 with a win down at Maegashira 11. Koto Shoho 3-1 with a win today at Maegashira 14. The other Maegashira 14, Ono Sho, also 3-1 with a win today. Somebody on my team, Tomokaze, Maegashira 15. I don't know necessarily why I picked him in that final group at the bottom, but I did. But he's 0-4. He lost again today to Chirano who's 3-1. And the other undefeated man below Sanyaku that's not Asanoyama, was Shimazumi. The Maegashira 17 lost for the first time today to Onosato. Onosato's 3-1, and Shimazumi is now also 3-1. Okay, if you're an Aoyama fan, you got to be a little worried. He is 0-4 after bouncing back up from the Juryo division at the low rank of Maegashira 17. So he's got to find a way to get some wins, or he'll get demoted right back down to Juryo in March. 0-4, not a great start, right? Okay, after this, we'll have Kirishima versus Midori Fuji. And the final match of the day is Yokozuna Terunofuji versus Gono Yama. The Maegashira 3. And like I said, that might be a first-time meeting between those two. I'm not sure. Wakamoto Haru, Hoshoru. My guess is they fought each other at least 10 times. So I'd be interested to see that head-to-head. When I ended up looking up the stats after the matches the other day, Wakamoto Haru had never beaten Terunofuji before he beat him on day 2. So he's bucking the trends and the statistics and getting some wins where maybe you wouldn't think he would. So can he do it again here against the Ozeki? We will find out in a moment. All right, day 4 coverage. I should have solid day 5 coverage tomorrow. My school is hosting entrance exams. I have to do some interviews and show up and wear my suit and tie and look presentable. But then I think I get to come home at lunchtime because it's all over in the morning, and I don't have to work a full day tomorrow, in which case I'll try to pick up some other matches. Down in Makushita, Hakuoho won today to get his second win. So him and Wakataka Kage both down in the 3rd tier division, both doing well, winning their first 2 matches in a row. So we'll see how they do through the first weekend. Friday, I know I'm taking some time off, just working a half day. So Friday, I should have very full coverage as well, and then of course full coverage on Saturday and Sunday. Alrighty, turn on some commentary. Enjoy. I don't recognize the man in the little box. If someone recognizes him, obviously a former wrestler in his blue blazer there, or blue windbreaker that they wear after they retire. Still has his chonmage, so he hasn't had his hair cutting ceremony yet. But I don't recognize his face, so if somebody knows who that is, leave it in the comments for everybody to know. He's even got his little name badge on there.
左四つですけど、若元春。で、多分自分が左四つになったらあんまり得意じゃないっていうのは多分ただ知らなかっただけの話。なるほど。若元春が秋田山関のことを知らなかったっていう。はい。はい。さあじゃあこの両者今日どうなるか。はい。まず差し手争いですかね。そうですね。かもうスピードでカバーするんですか。豊昇龍。軍配返りました大関豊昇龍4連勝なるか若元春連日の大関撃破なるか
Okay, Wakamoto Haru in the black, Hoshoru in the blue.
右四つだ右の前回豊昇龍右の目では前に出るのは若元春もろ出しになったまだ左四つ左に引いてる若元春
Oh, he had him. And Hoshoru found a way to win. That was great. Oh, yeah, he's got to shake his head at that. That should have been a win for him. That's got to hurt when you let one get away like that. Hoshoru escaped from that one. All right, I want to see this replay here. Working that nodo, the throat. Kind of gets him off balance, gets him up. Oh, and then right there, he just swings him by and then puts him down. Nice win for Hoshoru. He's got great... One thing I will say about Hoshoru is he's got great ring sense. He really knows where he is on the dohyo and how much room he's got to work with, etc. All right, he has Gonoyama tomorrow, so Gonoyama getting a bunch of high-ranked opponents in a row. The Yokozuna today, Hoshoru tomorrow, and Wakamoto Auto has Daieisho, the Sekewake, tomorrow. Okay, come on back. More sumo to come.